good afternoon, good evening guys, welcome to Article Chris is Talking, and this is going to be a review for Nanatsu no Taizai Season 2 Episode 19, or 7 Deadly Sins Season 2 Episode 19. And guys, this was literally one of the episodes that I've been the most hyped for since I've been a manga reader of 7 Deadly Sins, as well as a reviewer of 7 Deadly Sins manga as well. And it's been, what, like a year and a half since this chapter came out, and what can I say? It fucking delivered. It totally delivered. For you manga onlys, for you anime onlys, all I can say is you guys are not ready for next Saturday's episode or Friday. Basically, I watch it on Saturdays. I find like a random website and I find I sub for it because it's not licensed right now. So what we get is what we get. So sometimes the sub you get on a Saturday may not be as good as the sub you get later on during the week. So we will see what we get. I'm going to rewatch the episode as well after doing this review, maybe later on whilst I'm eating dinner, just to see if there's any better translations. But what I can say is, this episode was lit. Now, what I do want to say is, before I get into this review, if you are new to my channel and you do like anime reviews, then please do feel free to subscribe to this channel, as I do make regular anime and manga content. If you want to stick to the very end, as I want to just explain as to why there hasn't been a few videos recently. But for you guys who live on YouTube and you understand how the YouTube algorithm is, you'll kind of get where I'm going to go with it. But that's neither here nor there. And I also do have another channel, ChrisIsTalkin, kind of the same kind of names, ChrisIsTalkin. So I will leave links to that in the description box and throughout the video as well. So if you want to check that out, maybe you want to see what else I talk about, because the reviews I do, you don't really watch those episodes, you don't want to spoil yourself, check out ChrisIsTalkin. Now let's get into the fucking review. Alright, so this episode pretty much starts off exactly where we left off the episode before, with Escanor taking down Gloxinia and Dalo, or Dolo, Valo, whatever the fuck they decide to translate in when it's done correctly. But yeah, so them two are taken out, the two 10 commandments are taken out, and that is not something you should take lightly. Think about it. We're 19 episodes in, and the only person who's been able to even make a scratch on any of the 10 commandments so far, up until later on this episode, was Escanor, and he's taken down 4 of the 10 commandments. That is fucking madness. That's 40% sorted. So there's like 6 left. So there's like the 6 left of the 7 Deadly Sins technically. So I don't know. What? How do you think this is going to go, guys? Please leave your opinions and your theories and all that kind of shit down below, because I want to know what you anime onlys are thinking and where you think this is actually going to take you. Right after Escanor's pretty much taken down Gloxinia and Valor, he's out cold himself. This was one of the only times that he wasn't at his full strength, because obviously if you watched the episode before, the sun he used wasn't the actual sun, so he wasn't at his full strength. He was using Merlin as his sun, which some could argue should be stronger than the sun, because that is the sun that he feels. But I'm leaning towards the actual sun making him stronger. Where do you guys lean? I don't really think any answer is wrong, purely because if you do think the Merlin one should make him stronger, I kind of do get that, but I am 80% on the other side. Meliodas, straight away, after seeing Gloxinia and Valor taken down, he's like, boom, fuck this shit. Poof, reappears in front of Dalo, and he's like, look, I'm gonna basically switch around his names. I'm gonna call him Lalo or Dalo, depending on however my mouth wants to move whilst I'm doing this review. And Meliodas literally doesn't give a shit. He's like, no. Forget this festival. The festival is going to be right here. And he decides to take them out whilst they are down for the count, which is normally a pussy move. But in this situation, since we know that the 10 commandments are on some next crazy hype right now, and yes, Meliodas has his strength back, but we don't know if he can really tap into that full strength without losing control. Because remember, he never actually won his strength back. He was supposed to, what was it again? He was supposed to basically survive the whole watching Elizabeth die over and over again and learn from his mistakes, but he didn't. He basically kind of just switched around where his anger was. So who knows what will happen if Meliodas was to go full strength. So I could kind of see why he decided to go attack them whilst they were down. But what he does pretty cool is he manages to take one down, make sure that one's fucking tired out or just KO'd for a hot sec, go to the other one, get that one sorted out. Because really and truly, even though he's strong, as I mentioned a second ago, how strong can he get without losing control? And these 10 commandments, they're not fucking around. Like literally, what we see as it goes on, that if it was those two together at full strength and not like kind of a surprise attack, it would have been a different kind of story. And to be honest, Meliodas may not have survived as long as he did in this episode. But what was the real meat of this episode was when the 10 Commandments fucking show up. That show up. That in itself was hype in itself, because they just walked in, the music changed, and you just felt like, wait a second, this doesn't seem so happy-go-lucky anymore. And you got to see how serious the situation got. And personally, I felt like that was one of the best parts of the episode, was their entrance, and then just that vibe, that energy that we got was fucking crazy. It was phenomenal. I was watching at my friend's house and we had the music turn up and we was like, fuck, this is so fucking epic. The 10 Commandments, they really don't give a shit. They're just like, you know what, we're just going to go straight in. Meliodas, I'm going for you. I don't know right now whether to say the names of the characters, just because we've been introduced to the characters, but we haven't really been given the names to all of them. And as a manga reader, I feel like I'm probably going to end up fucking letting something slip. So I'm just going to describe them instead of say their names, and then from the next review, if we've been shown the names again, then I'll mention it. Otherwise, just let me know down below in the comment box what names have we heard, so then that way I don't end up fucking spoiling it for the rest of you guys. But the one that pretty much looks like Meliodas, the other short one, he lets the other guys know we're going in, and they go ham on Meliodas. They do not take it easy on him in the slightest. They're like, fuck it, this is Meliodas, there's no way we are holding back. And I liked how they all looked. There was one that kept on pretty much saying Daria the whole time, and her name is Daria, so hopefully don't kill me. But basically, like, she's the demon that has like basically her boobs and like her lower part and one leg covered up with just a demon kind of spawn, so she has no clothes, which is actually pretty interesting, pretty hot. What do you think? And who would you ship her with? I'm just going to throw it out there. Who would you ship that demon with if you took away the good side and the bad side? She seems like someone that would be kind of decent for ban. I don't know why. But literally, they all go ham on Meliodas, and it looks really, really bad. It looks like Meliodas is down for the count. His arm has been cut off. Shit has gone left. All the 10 Commandments are fucking spamming him, and he's just literally boom. Oh, how can I forget? At this point here, during the fight between Valor and Meliodas and Gloxinia, basically, whilst that was happening, Lalo decided, fuck it, I'm going to grab the rest of the people in the festival as hostage, and he pretty much does some hand ninjutsu fucking shit, and then up comes the ground in the form of hands and swallows them up, and then that's it. And I was like, oh shit, they're taken down. Oh, how's this gonna, what's gonna happen? Meliodas gives no fucks. He's like, you know what? Who gives a shit right now? If I take you down, that's all that matters. And I like that part, because it kind of defeated the whole shonen trope of, oh no, my friends have been taken, I must let you live so I can kind of somehow save my friends by letting you attack me. What kind of bullshit is that? But I like that Meliodas wasn't falling for that shit. And whilst they were inside the hands, some of the festival other people who never got to fight, because remember, festival got cut short, one of them's ability was to teleport, and he manages to teleport them all out. Basically from there, all they can sense is Meliodas getting fucked up, and Meliodas tries to do his revenge counter, and it does not work. Some tall guy with spiky silver hair, the one who looks suspiciously like Meliodas' poster, stops his sword and is like, nah bro, and Meliodas falls down, and it looks like that's where shit is. Not it looks like, that is where shit has been left off. And I want you guys to leave your your opinions, your theories down below. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think Meliodas is going to get out of this? I really love this episode, and it's more like a build-up episode for next week's episode, because that's when shit is really going to go down. Anyways, I really think I need to go eat something. I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. But if you guys did enjoy this review, the episode, my thoughts, if you have any theories or kind of questions or anything like that, leave your thoughts down below in the comment box. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and I will see you guys soon. Chris is talking. Fucking hell, this was a really, really good episode of 7 Deadly Sins. Are you ready for next week? Peace.